never seen a woman make a broke man rich, but I've seen plenty of men make broke women rich. Do you think that we have a problem in society? We definitely do. We got many of them. But why is it that, like, a woman will never stay with a broke man, but a broke man has no problem, like, providing and building up a broke woman? Because the thing is like, nowadays, most broke women don't even think they're broke. They just think that they're dating the wrong man. But then they'll look at a guy who's like working 60 hours a week at a job that doesn't really pay that much, but he's doing his best, and she'll look at him and be like, that's broke boy energy. No, that's hubby energy, actually. That's husband material, actually. I feel like as women, we have such a like strong desire to be taken care of that we forget that like men are human beings. Who sometimes need a little bit of grace and understanding too. Thank you.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So first off, I want to say I just had another mixtape drop today. Make sure y'all check that out on the music channel. I always leave the link in the description for the music channel, and the name of it is called Passport Music. Shout out to the Passport Bros and Blue Book Gentlemen. This is going to be a series that I'm going to be putting out for the rest of the year. Something for you guys to kind of just rock out and listen to while you hop on those flights, man. So today I got a video for you guys that's kind of been making the rounds, and I thought it would be really good for you guys to see this because I've actually covered something similar to this before. This is going to be a young lady who shows you that when these women talk that provider bullshit, it's all cap. They really want a luxurious lifestyle. You're going to understand what I mean when I show you this video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
What's your age?
22.
Are you single?
No.
How long you had a man?
5 years.
And how long have you had a baby?
She's almost 2.
Was it with him or with somebody else?
Him.
So how much does he have to make to take care of you and your daughter?
At least $1,000 a month.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
$1,000 a month?
Food, groceries, car insurance, diapers, wipes.
Now, how much would you say a man has to make annually to take care of a family of 3?
Annually, overall, at least 30 grand a year.
What? On just a baby? Or,
Every expense you would need for a stay-at-home mom and a child.
but if he's spending $30K a year on both you and your daughter, how much more would he need to make to live comfortably?
Oh, we are comfortable. That's comfortable.
So a family of 3 could survive off of just $40K a year?
Yeah. It's just not going to be a lavish lifestyle. But this economy sucks.
So you just make it work?
Yeah.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
It's about damn time somebody said it, or should I say it's about time a female said it. This is exactly what men are trying to say when y'all talk all this provider shit. He gotta make this amount, he gotta make this amount. Meanwhile, we got women out here that are stay-at-home moms and their men are not even making average pay. 40,000, that's not the average pay in the United States anymore. You can thank inflation for that. But in today's economy for the US, that's below average. But she's finding a way to make it work. And she's 22. You got women out here in their 30s and their 40s that don't even know how to stretch their money like that. Ladies, it's a reason why y'all are the biggest consumers. It's the reason why y'all have all the consumer debt and men don't. And as fucked up as it sounds, I think this is one of the reasons why women want men to provide so much. Because deep down, y'all know that we are better with money than y'all. We don't have these bad spending habits that y'all have. And the men that do tend to have the bad spending habits, they're only doing it to impress y'all in the first place. Why do y'all think the richest white men in the world don't look like they got any money? White people in general. So once again, proving my point, because you got a white girl here who's a stay-at-home mom and her man is only making about 30-40K a year. Right, I rest my case, man. Let's keep it moving.
Ladies, it's plenty of men out here that have no problem paying the bills. The only problem that they have is that y'all be trying to live way above your means. Okay, y'all be really trying to keep up with the Joneses, with the bags, with the cars, big houses. Like, some of that shit is unnecessary.
She's dropping truth bombs, and a lot of people don't want to hear it, but this conversation isn't for everybody. This conversation is for the people who are complaining that men aren't providers. Most men are. Most men are providers in the sense of they can provide a roof over your head, food in your belly, a car, electricity, power, the things that your grandfathers and great-grandfathers were providing your grandmothers and great-grandmothers. The biggest problem from myself, from the two women that I've provided a home for, my friends with their girlfriends and their wives, this is what a lot of men are experiencing. This is what I try to say is one of the worst things about social media is it's making people think they're missing out in life because they're not getting the extravagant gifts, the vacations, the big houses and all that stuff, which most of it is fake. It's playing in people's minds. And this is what's going on a lot with people. And I'm telling you, when you get bitched at because you ain't got the most updated cabinets, when you're getting complained like you ain't a provider because you know what, the girl had to downgrade her car because a $900 car note just is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, that's what's going on. The lady isn't lying. So when it comes to this idea about men not being providers, most men today are providing the same shit that the generations of men before us are providing. But people just want more nowadays. Very sad, though. Very sad. And a lot of dudes will drive themselves into a fuck ton of debt trying to do that as well. So that's very unfortunate. Oh, well. Have a good one.
A good woman will not outspend your income.
I disagree.
Well,
I don't
we
think
can
I think
disagree.
a good woman wouldn't purposefully want to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
But
You're saying some could be dumb?
I would say naive.
Okay, so I'll clarify. A good woman would not intentionally outspend your income. A bad woman would. There's such a thing,
Brother, I don't know if that's your woman or not, but if it is, you need to run. She is showing you all of the red flags. Anybody who watched that was looking, because don't get me wrong, the woman was attractive, but my God, the way she was responding to those questions, man, you talking about a walking red flag. See, that was a good example of women trying to find any kind of grace to give themselves so that way they can be able to fuck up or do some shit that they know they shouldn't be doing because they want to be able to have that grace to do it and not get disqualified or get dumped or get broken up about it. That's all that is. Because like I mentioned before, man, these women are looking for a lifestyle when they talk all this provider talk, man. That's what they're really looking for. Because if women truly wanted to stay home and not work, hell, I even tried doing that shit at one point, only making 30 to 40K a year. I'm like, that's like the start of my red pill. That's like the start of my red pill arc. If any of you guys has been watching me for the longest, but I'm not gonna rant on that. Otherwise, I'll be talking to you guys for another 5-10 minutes. Let's keep it moving.
Women will sit up here and tell you, if you broke, just say that. I say I'm broke with no hesitation, and they still try to argue my money with me. You said if I'm broke, just say that, and I'm saying that I'm broke, and now you trying to argue with me about being broke. What are we doing?
Less than 1% of all tax filers reported an adjusted gross income exceeding $500,000. 1%.
Huh? Well, that's on them.
Go ahead, Q. I was saying that's crazy because you'd rather be alone than lower your standards from $500K a year.
What are your other standards?
I mean, I don't want a short dude. I just want.
How tall are you?
5'2", 5'3".
What's the minimum height for a guy?
For me, what I like, I think 6 foot or taller, I guess. But that's like the basic. A lot of women are like that nowadays.
So I think the average male height is like 5'9", 5'10".
It's 5'9".
So you just on the height metric, if you want a guy who's 6 feet and above, you've already reduced your pool to 15% of men. Just on the height metric, that's 15. Okay, what else?
I guess. I mean, not look. Are you talking about personality too?
All right. So 500K, 6 feet and over. You said there were some other. That was just one of your standards. What are your other standards?
$500,000 a year, 6 foot tall, and this woman is 5'2". I literally just showed you guys a clip the other day of a woman complaining about the shortest women in the world seem to want the tallest men in the world. And not only that, she's not even that attractive. I'll let y'all be the judge of how y'all attractive y'all think it is, because every time it seems like whenever I give my opinion on how attractive a woman is, it seems like men want to go a couple of notches lower just out of spite, and it's really irritating as fuck. So I'm not going to sit over here and say if I think she's attractive or not. I'll let y'all be the judge of that, because at this point I could really care less, because everybody seems to think that we got to have the same attractiveness to the same fucking people, and it's really fucking annoying. Sorry for the side tangent. But anyway, I think we can all agree that she's not the caliber of woman, just based off of looks alone, that should be demanding that. That's what I find so funny about these women, when they so quick to just yell out all this shit like it's just so easy to find these kind of men. And then y'all think y'all gonna have them to y'all selves. I tell you, man. It's like the brother said at the beginning of the video that I did the other day. If all men can just be 6 foot tall and be well endowed on some go gadget shit, every man in America would be over 6 foot tall with a 9-inch penis. But that ain't reality. Unfortunately, it seems like only men live in reality. Let's keep it moving.
For 5 bands, 10
3,
bands right
10,
now.
11, 30, 40, 50. You got it, baby. Whatever you need. Whatever
And y'all
you
always
need.
be asking to talk about some fucking 50-50. Bitch, if my man need me to go 50-50 with him, I got you, baby.
That, oh my God.
I said this on my life. I swear to God, I would do all this. If you in love with somebody and they need you to go 50-50 with them, 75-50, whatever the fuck it is, not 75-50, 75-25, all that.
Even sometimes if you gotta step and do, you gotta do 90, they gotta do 10. That's what we're asking. Well, that's how I ain't gonna lie. With me and Kaya, that's how we was raised. You have to take care of the household. It's not even about the men. It's about the household. It's about the household. So whatever your household need, you take care of it. And that's why, again, everybody be like, oh, I need me a Kaya and Kaya.
Bitch, I'm gonna be honest, I already said this. I told you I'm not easy. I'm not easy at all.
Bro, if you ain't stepping like Kaya and Kaya, we ain't even with you. You might well just go on keep it.
$100,000 is that much money. I don't think $100,000 is that much money to ask your man to make if you're making that much money.
Why not? 90% of the country makes $32,000 a year.
I didn't say.
So you're looking for the top 10%.
If you're in the top 10%, you should be looking for the top 10%. How's that not fair?
Because the top 10% of men have all the options. Why would he pick you making $100,000 when he could pick anybody?
She also has options.
She don't have options. Men don't care about their money. If she's beautiful, she has options. Yes.
People with money have options.
No. The woman is looking for the top 10% of men. The man is looking at the 100% of women.
But why should she not be?
She's limiting her options at that point.
I think he's saying that that men have more options when they're making that amount than women who are making that amount who want to find a guy who's making the same amount.
Right. I know these guys that make a lot of money. They don't want a woman making a lot of money, because when they say we got to get up and go, they want to get up and go. They don't want the chick making $100,000 that got to go to the office. They don't want the chick that is the CEO of whatever business, because when they want to get up and go, they want to get up and go.
See, we got to fix this cap. I need my woman making $100,000. Let me explain to you why. Because that Bentley and that Rolls Royce need to be paid for, washed and waxed on a regular. And she gonna pay for it, okay? I don't know what we get off with this $100,000 ain't a lot of money. Tell her to get over here with me And I need to make sure she's making at least 150 to 200. Because I'm going to need her to pay for these linings and these rings and their watches and these shirts. She got to pay for this. So please come on with your 100K, young lady. Okay? We're going to make sure we find something to do with that money. All right.
Drizzle.
So my man comes home from work a couple days ago, and the first thing he says when he walks in the door is, "Babe, you're going to be mad." And naturally, my feral trash panda instincts kick in, and I'm ready to grab my boots and run out the door and handle business. But I refrain and instead say, "Why?" His response, "Well, I'm going to have to switch to nights for a few weeks." And I'm just like, okay, no, I'm not mad. That's not a big deal. You're always working. It's no different than usual. Schedule's always changing. I'll handle stuff around here. But bless his heart, he was actually worried about breaking this news to me. And I couldn't understand why. But after processing for a couple of days, I realized that that's a me problem. And he has every right to be concerned because me taking accountability, I have been known to get highly stressed when the days and weeks to come that I have already pre-planned are suddenly uprooted because of a blue collar schedule, and then I am responsible for rearranging around it. I have also said in the past that, babe, you chose this career path, not me. Wrong. When I chose him, I chose his career and everything that came with. So ladies, keep that in mind. Next time you want to place blame, make sure you include yourself because you chose that life too.
And this is one of the parts of the conversation, the whole provider conversation, that a lot of women tend to just skip over, because I think this is one of the reasons why guys that typically are in that position, they end up being the ones that get done the worst, getting cheated on and so forth. I remember doing a video a long time ago about a man who is a fitness trainer, and he said women that he slept with the most or tend to be the easiest to sleep with are women that are stay-at-home moms or wives, and their husband is gone all the way all the time, providing for them so that way they don't have to work. And when you over here acting like, well, you're going to the gym obviously because you want to stay looking good for your husband, but meanwhile, while your husband is gone providing for you, you over here screwing the fitness instructor who 9 times out of 10 ain't even on the same level as your husband financially. And it just goes to show you, and I've been seeing this in a lot in the comments lately too, so that lets me know that brothers are listening. Women break rules for the men that they really like. So if you're willing to put your marriage at risk for a man who is providing for you, for a man that can't do the same, then what it tells me is that you like that man that can't provide what that man your husband does for you financially a lot more than your husband. That's what that's telling me. Because y'all know what we say in this space. You got to go off of her actions, not what she say. Because there's a lot of women out here talking that provider shit, but let's be honest, man, most of these women ain't dealt with a nigga like that. Ooh, excuse my French. And if they did, what's the likelihood that they had a really luxurious lifestyle? One of my best friends is a married couple. Both of them are making 6 figures. I've spoken about them before because they watch my channel. They probably watching this right now. They don't live the most luxurious lifestyle. If you really looked at them, they don't look like they got a super luxurious lifestyle, but both of them are making 6 figures. And they can come and go as how they please and get whatever they want when they need it. I'm like, hell shit. I'm like, last time I looked them up on Facebook, where was they at? They was like in Philadelphia. They was in Philly 1 minute. Then they was in Mexico. And I can't even keep up with them, bro. You feel me? Like, damn, they travel just as much as I do, if not more. So it all comes down to like what I said earlier in the video, man. Especially when it comes to the black community, man. We gotta quit focusing on keeping up with the Joneses, man. If black people stop trying to look rich and focus more on actually getting rich, shout out to my boy Frank Tate. He said this on one of my live shows. Black people will get a lot further, man, and we will start building a lot more generational wealth. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.